What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by, spending a few minutes of your time here with me tonight. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm getting over a cold. I've got like laryngitis or something my voice is giving out. But I appreciate your understanding. I wanted to get on here and go over these charts with you, relatively quickly. With Stacy's process, everything is pretty simple. What we're looking for, you know what I mean? So we're going to just go through these charts. I'm hoping to get this out to you before tomorrow's New York session, Friday, okay? Just so we know what we're looking at. So this is the first chart I wanted to go over you with, the DJ30, all right? And I want to draw your attention to the labels on here, okay? You see week 1, week 2, week 3. We are in the third week of February, okay? Next week is the last week of the month, so we're at the end of a month, the beginning of a new month, going into next week, right? Now, what I'm trying to draw your attention to here is week 1's high, week 1's low, okay? This entire week, week 2, is inside. And that's not to say that there were not opportunities to trade this market, okay? I'm just trying to show this to you as far as the larger time frame is concerned. This is an inside week. This is also an inside week, even though we did break structure of this week, right, to the downside here today, right? We are still inside of week 1's high and low range, all right? So technically, these 2 weeks so far, this is one big coil, one big rectangle, all right? And when a market coils sideways like this, a lot of the times it's getting ready for a large, explosive move, all right? So, yeah, I just wanted to point that out to you. You can see we have a news release at 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So just be aware, you know what I mean? Don't forget to zoom out and see where we're at as far as the larger time frame is concerned, right? Here we're looking at the euro-dollar currency pair, right? And we have a potential day 3 setup, right? But we need to see certain things on the day, right? But we have our false break on Wednesday, okay? That false break is confirmed when Thursday breaks out of the high, okay? So day 1 always begins of a 3-day setup, always begins with a false break at the high or low of the week. In this case, we have a false break at the low of the week. That false break is not confirmed until Thursday breaks Wednesday's high, okay? So we have day 1, day 2, Friday is day 3, but you can see we have some news releases, right? 10 o'clock for the New York session, 3 o'clock in the London session. And I just wanted to show you that here, we're actually currently at the high of the week, the high of last week, and we're also right at the closing price of the previous week. Here, actually, this one is supposed to be for the end. This is going to be saved to the end. That's just going over something that's already happened. Here on gold, we have, as you can see, day 1, day 2, day 3, breakout traders long in this market. You can see, right, we have this breakout on Thursday. It comes back inside of the range, closes inside of that range. We get this large rejection in the Asian session. We got to see what's going on here, but this is a market that I'm interested in tomorrow. Here is the oil chart. And I just wanted you to see, just like on DJ30, this entire week's price action is inside of the previous week's high and low range. Okay, so we're still inside of this range. But we do, on the week, have day 1, day 2, day 3 breakout traders. You can see we're breaking daily boundaries. We're not breaking weekly boundaries, but we are breaking these daily boundaries to the upside. This is a market that I'm also paying attention to. Here is the NAS 100, all right? And basically, what I'm showing you with this chart is my thought process. I see a lot of space down here, okay? We potentially have traders still in the money from long trades from last week, and as a matter of fact, from 2 weeks ago, if we were to look back 2 weeks ago, okay? So there's a lot of money sitting down here. We have all of this space, all of this low-hanging fruit potentially. We have this week up, a week sideways. We may be looking for a week down, okay? But we will, of course, have to wait and see. And here, natural gas, I only trade this market every once in a while because the spreads are not all that great with my broker currently. But I wanted to show you, okay? Remember, we're on week 3, okay? And you can see we've been in this steady, uptrend. We're just grinding up. And then we have these explosive couple of days up, pump day, okay? And then we have our first red day, which is a day that takes out the high and gives a lower close after successive green days, okay? Or days that close higher than the open. So we have our first red day, signal day, trigger day here. This is a market that I might be keeping an eye on, okay? Now let's go back to this chart. What I wanted to show you with this, okay, and never mind this note right here, this Friday close and breakout, that was, that's already went by as just something that I was pointing out to myself, okay, but you can see we closed and breakout on that Friday, entered the new week, week 3, went straight up that day, a nice little trend day, okay, but we have, what I'm trying to show you is a day up, a day sideways, a day down, all right, that day up, that's our pump day, okay, and then we have this day sideways, which is actually our first red day. This is a day that gives a lower close. I know it's hard to see, but it gives us a lower close than the open, okay, after taking out this high, all right? And then this is the first red day trade opportunity in Asia and London, okay? So I just wanted you to be able to see this sort of thing, okay? We have this day up. We have volume being held up high in this market, get our first red day close, then our first red day trading opportunity, okay? So that's the type of thing that we're on the lookout for, right? And as you can see, and this won't always work like this, right? But you can see right here, we had this major move up on Monday. There are still people in the money here, okay? People that bought this market on Monday, okay? If they have not taken any profit off the table, if they're still holding their positions, they get taken out, right? And we go straight from the high of the week, we have this little pullback, but really from this high of the day, high of the week level, straight down to the low of the week. And those are the opportunities that we're hunting, okay? We don't want to trade a day like this that's all choppy or whatever, right? We want this type of movement that's exploding from one extreme of the range to the other, right? And so anyway, that's my watch list. These are the things that I'm interested in. These are the things I feel like are worthy to point out to you going forward into tomorrow, Free Cash Friday, and to the last week of the month, okay? So anyway, man, I appreciate y'all being here. Don't forget, join the Discord. The link is in my channel description, okay? I hope to see you there. We are trying to be active during every single New York session. Some days, like this week, I took a couple of days off because, like I said, I've been sick, trying to recover, get some rest, you know what I mean? So I just had to take the day off. But, and what a day to take off, right? Anyway, man, until next time, I hope you continue to free your mind.